Today is just a good day. I had my last final exam of the year, I had a great lunch, and now I get to play Red Raptor. Okay, well, actually, I still have a paper due tomorrow, but that's for later me to handle. By the way, when you hit this down sig, did you see it's a different animation in the air versus on the ground? Well, I guess I didn't show it on the ground. You do like a little leg pose like that. They showed it on the dev stream, and then in the air, you do like a spider pose. Very interesting. That sig does 25 damage, by the way. But while we're on the topic of damage, I forgot there was this new indicator thing that lets you see the damage values on the name indicators. You can see they're in the orange, I'm in the orange. As I get hit more and more, I'm gonna probably clock into the red. I think I'm alright here. Also, yeah, you can just use this side sig to recover like crazy. It's probably the best sig in the game for that. I'll get into all that later, all the niche stuff about these sigs, which, by the way, I'm gonna say it right now, I think Red Raptor has the best orb kit in the entire game. I know, it's a little early to be saying that, but really, I think it's the best vertical strength, and I also think it's the best horizontal strength. Again, more details as I get into the more specific stuff, but look, these hitboxes are crazy. I mean, it's a... Yeah, I don't think too much needs to be explained about that N-Sig. It's very straightforward. I mean, it's like Fate's N-Sig, right? It doesn't hit grounded, but that space it covers in the air is just so good. Maybe I would say Fate's N-Sig is a little bit better, but the space they cover is also dodging. I don't know, actually. With Fates there, I'd have to pick a side. I'd have to choose. That one, I just kind of threw it out, and it hit that whole area. Maybe it's closer to Nash's Spear N-Sig, actually. Maybe it is just as good as Fate's. Well, hard to say. It is day one after all. But yeah, it's a very good move. His SIGs in general, very strong. I mean, I hinted at it, telling you that I think it's the best orb kit in the entire game. The N-Sig, very straightforward. I mean, I think it's very clear to see why it's so good. But something like the side SIG, why is it better than other side SIGs similar to it? Well, for one, the distance. I mean, check this out. You can go all the way here. You can use it all the way back. And then I'm fine. Like, I made it back to the stage. I didn't even get hit. But not only that, it has force going for it too. So it's got the hitbox, it's got the travel, it's got the speed, and it's got the KO power. But most importantly, it's just fun. I mean, I said this in the reveal trailer. This is gonna be the fun button. You're just pressing it, you're riding on the bike. Like, what is that priority? What is that hitbox? And then you jump off, you get an additional boost of height and momentum. I thought going into this, my favorite moves would be boots down sig and orb down sig, but I'm kind of liking the bike. There's also some neat little tech I want to show you guys when I use it off stage. Let me just... Yep, because the little hop you get, you can just leap right back on the stage, even if you're G-ing it off the stage, like right here. Hi there. Anyway, enough the side sig. I mean, I'm sure I'm just gonna keep using it as the video goes on, but I've said my piece. Let's talk about the others. Since I've got boots, let me finish my thoughts on this down sig. Yeah, 25 base damage is crazy. Depending on where you hit that kick, it's gonna leave your opponents in a different spot. You can see it's difficult to punish, and then you also go reverse. So if you want to hit someone in front of you, it's better to do it in the opposite direction, because that way the big kick is in front of you. By the way, look at that. It's so goofy. I wonder if I can go all the way around the island there. Maybe. I touched the wall. I'm good. Anyway, I said I was going to stop talking about it, but reversing it is... I'm dead. I got to stop talking about the side sig, is I think what I was saying. But I also have to just stop only using signatures in really weird spots throughout the entire match. Although maybe not. Because then that happens and I get hit by an N sig that kills crazy early, which I can get to in a bit. Let me grab those boots. But yeah, finishing up on this down sig, because it hits stacked... Okay, it spikes. Today I learned, what was I even saying? It hits stacked at the very end. So if you want to hit someone right in front of you or right behind you, it's better to reverse it. And apparently it spikes, so that's good to know. Maybe it's not good to know, because I'm just going to keep using it off stage and then I'm going to die. Like every single one of his sigs, it's just a lot of fun. Also, I think it's going to be very good in twos. Or very bad if your teammate is anywhere near you, because that hitbox, that explosion is massive. It's huge. Look at that dodge punish tool. It didn't hit at the start of it, and then it hit at the end of it. I really have to stop playing these matches using only one move, but it's fun. I mean, it does what, like 25, 26 base damage, and then also Red Raptor has base 4 defense, so it's gonna deal even more than that. Yeah, it's an interesting one. Well, once again, I have a fraction of a single stock to play normally, but let's see if I can't use this big boot to completely steal away that game. Alright, well, let's talk about this orb down sig, this big boot. It's useful on stage. You can see right there, it still has a horizontal hitbox. It sends people to the side, and then if you use it in the air, it's going to be that big ol' spiking move. Very interesting. Definitely one of the most satisfying moves in the entire kit. I mean, you're summoning a boot. It can't not be fun. They're going to N-Sig. Yeah, I think they're expecting me to do that, so they're going to preemptively N-Sig to hit me while I'm jumping in the air, but this time I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it right away. They're going to N-Sig. Yeah, you can start conditioning people a wee bit. Like right here, I'm going to do it, and now they're going to expect me to do it again, so I'm going to N-Sig instead, and they barely avoided it, but you can see the idea. So let's talk about it then. Let's talk about what I said at the very beginning of this video. The vertical strength of this kit, it's so good. I mean, you got the N-Sig to cover upward. You got the down-Sig to cover downward. The reason why they went up there is because they were afraid of this move, but I didn't even need that move, and then this time I will do it because they think I'm going to do the N-Sig. No, I'm not. I feel like those were two pretty perfect examples to demonstrate just the spatial coverage you get and how terrifying, intimidating that is, because, I mean, you could just see the way the cross recovered completely changed, and because this hitbox is so wide, I can still threaten even when I'm that far away. You know, I said earlier I thought the boot would be my favorite, but then it was the button. I think it's the boot again. I think. Okay, I take it back. I take it back. Well, he can have 2 fun buttons, can he? And then look at that. You see what I'm saying? They're trying to avoid the down sig, but it's fine because you still have so much vertical control. This is why I think he has the best orb. Oh my god, that picked me up from the little dare bounce. All right, I can talk about that move in a sec. Let me finish my thoughts here first, though. Yeah, the horizontal control. I mean, you can see it very evidently with this. So you have horizontal control and you have vertical control, but it's not even just vertical control. I mean, it's vertical cheese power as well. Look at the range. And then it sets up perfectly, and then you can ground pound to stall and then do it again. I mean, it's just. It's really good. But all right, enough of that. Let's talk about the sig that's been killing me, which is this end sig. I mean, yeah, you can see you jump up on the stage like that. You can also do some neat little tech, and it has a lot of force. It does have a lot of recovery time, though. That's the thing. It does have recovery time. You're stuck there for quite a little bit, but the force and the distance you get is crazy. I mean, you're gonna kill people super, super early. If I get hit by the ledge here, I think I actually legitimately die from this. Maybe I shouldn't do it. But yeah, we're just circling around here. I definitely die if I get hit there, but that's okay. I probably actually should have gone forward with that. Let me just get the bike. I want to use this N-sig. Give me the N-sig. Thank you. Yeah, we are very, very talented gamers. If you take a look at the hitbox of this thing in training mode, you might be surprised. It hits really, really high. Also deals a meaty, sizable... Okay. I wasn't even aiming there. Sizable amount of damage, just like all of his sigs, I suppose. Yeah. They're a good set. They're a good set. Please go forward. Trust me, I'm not dodging on purpose. Look at this, look at this, look at this. I'm back on the stage, baby. Remember when I said I was gonna try to play normally? Did anyone believe me that that would actually happen? I don't think so. I mean, I didn't believe me. Also, this is worse than normal. I know I record a lot sleep deprived. I talk about sleep deprived. I talk about having exams a lot, but this is something special. I have not gotten, like, it's like 6 days in a row. If I'm a little off, if I'm a little wacky, you know why. Oh, I caught a dodge there, but I wanted to end-sig instead. You see what I'm saying? Look at the force. What's left then? Is it only the boot side sig? I think it is. I think it is. Like, okay, you see right there? I faked that I was going to go on the platform, or maybe I didn't fake. Maybe they didn't think I was going to do it. But the idea is that you have the option there to either go on the platform or not, and it's nice. Okay, that's the downside, the N-sig and the downsig, by the way, is that not a lot of active frames. But I mean, you kind of make up for it, like, with this. Also, Zarya bow downsig is kind of similar to this move. If you consider the boot to be good, then Zarya's bow downsig is also good, which it is. It's a great move. Anyway, there's only one sig left to talk about, which is the boot side sig, which is probably the most straightforward of all of them, but there still is stuff about this, like, okay, that's a giant blast at the end. It's just a big blast forward. You can see they're just barely spacing outside of it there, but if you dash forward, you can cover almost 3/4 of that entire, not even 3/4, it's like 7/8 of the, let's see this. I'm from here, I do that, it hits until here. So that's pretty nice. You have the vertical power with the N-sig, and then you have the horizontal power with the side sig. It's also that vertical blast. You can see there's a little particle effect vertically. That also hits pretty high up too. So yeah, it's just a good move, good kit. Anyway, now let's play normally. Right? Absolutely no chance. I'm dead to 1 sig. Let's be a little bit more careful here. Oh my goodness, that recovery could have been the death of me. Which everything kills me here. I don't know how far that Sarah sent me. If I didn't bounce off the stage there, I would have gone zooming. I don't know if I could do it. I don't know if I could do a full game, folks. One more stock. Okay, this is also the perfect opportunity. We're up against a brawlhalla, so I gotta gear in now or never, and odds are it's probably gonna be never. I thought that would work. I mean, one last game. I've talked about all the sigs, so now hopefully I can also work on dash tech. I should definitely be using more dash tech. I had to compartmentalize. I had to do one thing at a time because I could not handle it. And I still can't. You see what's happening here, right? I think I'm losing my mind. But you know what the best remedy for that is? Yeah, you see it. It's dash tech. Actually, I have an idea. Check this out. Ooh, imagine. I don't think yeah, there's not enough distance, actually. I know I'm, like, talking to myself and I say yeah as if, like, you would know what I'm confirming, but I don't think there's enough distance to do this and then go off stage. I have to do it with a ground pound like that, I think. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna do the offstage version, although maybe it can still hit offstage. It doesn't look like it'll be the spike version. I don't know. I just won rock, paper, scissors. This was supposed to be the normal game. You see why things are going the way they're going, right? Because, like, I just get an idea pops in my head and then I don't have the executive control mental willpower function to just say, no, let me focus and we'll find it. We'll experiment later and then we'll dare in the wrong direction. And then we'll just use the boot again. We'll spot dodge. And then I just go... I thought I made it through a whole video without the goblins coming out, but that would have killed me. But alas, it is what... I thought they'll go through the platform, but it doesn't. Do I have to GC it? Maybe I GC it? That's weird. Also, I'm gonna die here. Yeah. You see what my problem is? Get me out. Wasn't that supposed to be the last game? Shut up. Okay, sorry. I need to play one more. And then anything after this, I'm stopping recording. I'm stopping. No matter what happens this game, I'm stopping recording.